This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but this rating may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's ColonClox999. Welcome back to more Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. In the last episode, we got through the 200s and met our new friend Bab. And in this episode, still blank notes. I think there are certain circumstances where the notes will actually like loop, where you'll see the notes from the romantic person again. I think that might be attributed to using the skip portions of the game system. So that might not be true. Oh, this room. Okay, not this particular room, but the room where you basically go all the way around is kind of the worst when you're getting chased by Bab. Whoa. So we got some eye doors. If we step on this, we can see which ones we're able to go through. Shadow Temple much from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is locked. But this isn't. One day, a strange merchant came to town. He sold handmade puppets and trinkets, and all the children loved his store and his gifts. But the town couldn't support his store because the other shops were failing. The other shopkeepers became jealous, so one day, some of the townspeople took all of his puppets and threw them in the river. Well, that was mean. But just afterwards, he came running to the river, crying and wailing that his children were being drowned. He dove into the water, trying to save his possessions. The townspeople, bitter and still angry, watched him frantically thrash and dive into the river until he never came back to the surface of the water. Well, that's grim. And here's that key we're looking for. And, I could have sworn there was a reference in this room, but I don't think it's here anymore. Well, whatever, let's go. Whoa, it's a boss door. But it's locked. We need a boss key. I'm thinking maybe after finishing this game, maybe we'll try to play through the Legend of Zelda series again. What do you guys think? Although not what they wanted, the shopkeepers were satisfied. Well, yeah, I mean, they didn't want him to die. They just wanted him out of town. Years later, the children of the town began to go missing. As more and more children disappeared, people began to find more and more puppets in the forest and around the river. These puppets seemed to almost look like the missing children sometimes. Whoa. Okay, we have the boss key right here, and I don't like that it's in the middle of blood, but that's how it is, I guess. I think sometimes the music will stop while you're exploring around here, but it didn't here, thank goodness. Whoa. Got puppets and marionettes on the ceiling. If we go forth. Well, hello, Mr. Benjamin. Meet Specimen 6. He seems pretty harmless. He's just sitting there looking at us. Ah! Yeah, that's how he works. He moves only when you're not looking at him. But don't stare at him for too long, otherwise he might disappear. And, and otherwise he might disappear. And yeah, basically, what I suggest doing is run as far as you can into the room, and run as far as you can into the room. And when you hear that wood clattering sound, turn around, because that means he's appeared. So yeah, he functions a little bit differently than the previous ones we've encountered. So he might be the first one you'll actually die to. Although Ringu was the first one I died to, but he's usually the first one a lot of people die to, and I died to him when I encountered him for the first time. He's especially annoying in these rooms, and he can float on the gaps because he's held up by the puppet strings, which is kind of baloney, but that's how it is. Actually, no, it's not baloney. It's just bullshit. Here we go. Whoa. He also can appear like inside the walls, so even if you can't see him, just stay turned around, because he might be in the wall. I don't know if he actually spawns in the room like right away. He also kind of tries to trick you by making it seem like the music stopped and he's gone. But remember my lesson on the false sense of security in the last video? Well, the first video, but yeah, comes into play here. Oh, he's gone. He managed to stab us once with those needles, but he finally gave up. You know what? Actually, I have to wonder if these monsters are actually giving up, or maybe Spooky's just actually like calling them back to like not to like give us a chance or something. It seems like something Spooky would do to make like the experience more fun, because Spooky's just sitting all the way up in the 1000th room, just watching us run around on the cameras and watching us bleed and cry when we get clawed or stabbed or whatever. Yeah, Spooky's pretty terrible. She has nice interior decorating skills though. Cat Dust! Let's learn about our new friends. Specimen 5. Type, active. Total fatalities, 168? Method, unknown. A creature found inside the church of a small town. Subjects are lost after contact with the specimen. Current method of killing is unknown. Proved extremely effective against subjects with mental issues or weak wills. Current method of killing is unknown. Did you not see the giant blade attached to its hand? I guess it's not clear how it uses the blade, but it has to use it somehow. Type, active. Total fatalities, 189. Method, physical punctures. A wooden life-size puppet found floating in a reservoir where a town had once been. Specimen is active despite appearance and has proved very effective on subjects who disregard it or have vision impairments. I've also got more we can look at. If you try to look at Specimen 6's data, I think before getting to the 300s, I think it would just give you an error. Hey, where my save point at? So after 300, it actually... Oh, we got it, the arcade room again. After room 300, it only gives you a save point after... Oh, he's back. Okay. It only gives you a save point every 100 rooms. But I hate it when you encounter this guy, like, halfway through one of the hundreds, because, especially in the 600s, and you'll see why later. Like, this guy, Ben, is, like, the worst guy to, encounter, like, after 650, and I went the wrong way. I'm doomed. Oh, jeez, you can see him. Oh, hey, you look mad. So, as you can probably imagine, this guy is who we call Ben, is like is based on the Happy Mask salesman from Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and also a reference to the Ben Drowned creepypasta. The music that was playing in his domain was called O-U-O, like a face. And this song that's playing is called The Merchant, which makes sense. So I guess we're led to believe that this guy is actually like the puppet salesman that we read about in the story. You have to wonder how he became a puppet himself, but I guess he is. Unless he's like one of the puppets that merchant created, and now the puppet's like a monster or something. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And he's gone. Thank goodness. You will typically encounter at least 2 specimens per 50 rooms. Like, so like even though we encounter the new one in the 300s, we're probably, we're gonna encounter a new specimen in the early 400s, but in the late 400s we'll probably encounter another one. And it can be either Gel, Subject 5, Ringu, or Ben, or Bab, or whoever. But I will make note of specimens that actually cannot appear after their debut room. And we made it. Okay. Ooh. GL Labs. Got a poster right here. Alright guys, see how much faster we can get through these rooms when we're running. But I'm also going to be speeding up the footage. So while the last few videos were like 20 minutes long, I think these next ones might be 10. But either way, we're going to end it here. Next time on Spookies, we're going to continue further down. See you guys then. Goodbye.